So for this top you will need a weight 3 yarn, and a 3.5mm hook. So start off by making a slip knot and then chain 82. This size will fit an extra small to a small, so if you want to make it bigger, I have a written pattern. The link to my blog will be in the description, so go and check that out. So into the third chain from the hook, make a double crochet. And then double crochet to the end of the row. So count in 41 stitches and then mark that 41st stitch. So now chain 2, this counts as your first double crochet, and now you're going to make a decrease. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, bring the yarn through. You now have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, bring through 2 stitches, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, pull through. You now have 4 stitches on the hook, yarn over, bring through 2 stitches, 3 stitches on the hook, and then yarn over and bring through all 3. And the next you're going to double crochet and keep double crocheting until you've reached the 3rd stitch from the marker. Now when you've reached the 3rd stitch from the marker, you're going to have 2 stitches in between the marker and the last double crochet you made. So skip those the next 2 stitches, remove your marker, and into that stitch that you took the marker out of, make 3 double crochets. So next you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets into that same space again. So next you're going to skip the next 2 stitches and you're going to double crochet into the next, and keep double crocheting the remainder of the row until you have 3 stitches remaining. have 3 stitches remaining, so you're going to decrease again. So yarn over, insert hook, bring through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, bring through 4 loops, bring through 2 loops, you now have 3 loops, and then bring through all 3. And then make a double crochet into the last stitch. So next, chain 2, turn. That chain 2 counts as your first double crochet. So you're going to decrease again, so yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, bring through, yarn over, bring through 2 loops, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, bring through 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, bring through the next 2 loops, you have 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and bring through all 3. And next you're going to double crochet into the next stitch and keep double crocheting until the stitch before your cluster. Reach that last stitch before your cluster. You're going to skip these 3 stitches here, and you're going to make 3 double crochets into this chain 3 space. So now chain 3 and make 3 more double crochets into that same space again. Next you're going to skip the next 3 stitches. They're part of the cluster from the row before, so skip these 3 and then double crochet into the following stitch. And then you're going to make double crochets across the row until you have 3 stitches remaining. So now you're going to decrease again. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, bring through, yarn over, bring through, you have 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through 4 loops, yarn over, bring through 2 loops, you have 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and bring through all 3. And then make a double crochet into the last stitch. So you're going to repeat that last row until you have a total of 30 rows from the very beginning. So now you're going to turn your work. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to single crochet across the top, the neck part of your top. So keep single crocheting until you reach the stitch before the cluster. So now you've reached that stitch before the cluster. You're going to skip these next 3 DCs and you're going to make 3 single crochets into that chain 3 space. Skip the next 3 double crochets and then single crochet into the following stitch, and keep single crocheting until the end of that neck part. So now you're going to single crochet down the side of the top. So continue with your single crochet down across the end of the top and then up the other side of the top. And then slip stitch to the chain 1 that you made at the very beginning. So now chain 1, single crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the first chain, skip the next single crochet and then single crochet into the following stitch, chain 3 again, slip stitch into the first chain, skip the next single crochet and then single crochet into the following stitch. So continue like this around the entire top. So when you reach the top again, you're going to make a slip stitch to the chain 1 that you began with, and now you're going to start your strap. So you just make a long chain. This will be the next strap. So make a chain of about 100 to 150. So now you're going to attach your yarn to the other side. Just knot it then to secure it, and then make another chain of 100, 150. And of course, don't forget to do the straps for the 2 bottom corners. I'd make a chain of 250 to 300 per strap. And that's it. Don't forget that the link for the written pattern is down below in the description. Until next time, bye!